First pitch coming. Eric Young Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Too high. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the fifth coming up. Mets out in front, 3-0. Ryan Howard will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Young is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Darren Ruff will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Back to first, but it's right by him.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Cody Ashe will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ruben Tejada will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Ruben Tejada.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. And he turns on one here and hits it a mile to left, but this is going to wind up a long foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Are you crazy, Blue?
And a swing and a miss by Tejada, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
David Wright comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Curtis Granderson will step in. He homered his last time around. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Daniel Murphy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's about at the point now where I would figure 1 more base runner and that'll be the end of the line.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Off of second is Wright. Now the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Chris Young will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Lincoln will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 31, Brad Lincoln. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Here's a swing, and of course ground balls always find the new guy. This one's down to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Steven Pierce stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and a dubious strike 3 at that, as they can't push a single one of those runners across. Mets leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Jimmy Rollins will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And right there for it is Young for out number 2. Rafael Furcal will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Rafael Furcal.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Travis d'Arnaud started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Oh, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Jeremy Hefner will dig in. He singled his last time around. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Eric Young Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Chase Utley will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
For the Phillies, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Ryan Howard will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
0-1.
For Utley, another extra base hit to add to the total, now 19 on the year. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
And I hope he's all right out there because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Carlos Torres will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
52, Carlos Torres.
Darren Ruff will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Let's go, one more time, baby.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-1 home. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Young has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt, as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only 1 away.
Dominic Brown will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Ruben Tejada will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Al Albuquerque will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
A very tightly contested ball game here in Philly, as you can see by the line score. All even as we play the 8th. David Wright will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out. Curtis Granderson will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Daniel Murphy will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a hard liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Check on Granderson, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. John Mayberry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Sean Mayberry Jr.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 11.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Number 19.
Number 19 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Check on Rollins, now the pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Kyle Farnsworth will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Rafael Furcal will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And he'll flip onto second to complete the double play. Lucas Duda is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 37, Mike Adams.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stephen Pierce will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Low for ball 1. Swing and a rocket to third. Oh, and he botches it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Brown will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Omar Quintanilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Andres Torres is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Now here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a ball lined toward right center, and that is going to be a base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher, and whoa, that one hurts.
And this ball will be chopped foul. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. There's a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we are Bartolo Colon will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Taylor Teagarden is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Andrew Brown will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Chase Utley is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
The bottom of the 9th for the Phillies. Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Not fooled on a changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. He does try for 2, and he's out at second. Maybe too big a risk here leading off the inning. Ryan Howard will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is lined right back up the middle. And Howard's going to have himself a base hit. Andres Torres will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Opposite field to left. Young is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Howard being waved around third, heading for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
But this is just a great finish to this ball game. No hesitation there rounding third. Wasn't even thinking about stopping. And he comes all the way around to score from first base with the winning run.
big bat for the Phillies this afternoon belonged to this fella, Ryan Howard. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.